Dark Lyrics from Childhood Songs, Part 2. Just a little disclaimer, I actually really like this song. I play it quite often, and I'll probably be bumping this track till the day I die. But the lyrics, especially accompanied with the music video, are very off-putting, to say the least.
Turn it inside out so I can see the part of you that's drifting over me. And when I wake, you're never there. And when I sleep, you're everywhere. You're everywhere.
Okay, we're already off to a pretty fucky start here, but by all means, continue.
Tell me how I got this far. Just tell me why you're here and who you are. 'Cause every time I look, you're never there. And every time I sleep, you're always there.
What kind of shit is that?
You have the audacity to ask him who the fuck he is and why he's there. Yet you are the one taking pictures of him across the street from your apartment building. And you don't see anything wrong with that.
What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
And did you catch his facial expression at the end of that last clip?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That look on his face says fuck you and everything that you stand for. We saw him earlier in the video. He was moving his stuff around in his apartment. He probably just moved in not long ago. And you're already stalking him, you crazy bitch. And then she goes on to say that every time she looks, he's never there. But every time she sleeps, he's always there. Well, first of all, they're not together. They don't live together. So why the fuck would he be there? That just doesn't make any goddamn sense whatsoever. They've never even met once. She's just been stalking him the entire time, taking pictures of him from her apartment building and then putting them on her fucking wall, which is so creepy, it's like ridiculous. And then every time she sleeps, he's always there. Well, that must mean that she's been having dreams about him. And if you're having dreams about some dude that you've been stalking, then you just need a fuck ton of psychological help. This bitch is fucking psycho.
'Cause you're everywhere to me. And when I close my eyes, it's you I see. You're everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
Hey babe, you're everywhere to me. You're everything I know that makes me believe
What the fuck?
I'm not alone.
No.
I'm not alone.
What the fuck? That still kind of sounds romantic, but creepily romantic.
So, if you didn't think that her taking pictures of him from her apartment building across the street was fucked enough, don't worry. It gets worse.
I recognize the way you make me feel. It's hard to think that you might not be real.
Wow. Okay, so let's just run that back for a second. It's the middle of the night, and she's continuing to stare across the street into the guy's house, like the creepy bitch she is. In fact, she's sitting in the same goddamn spot that she was sitting in the beginning of this music video. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that she's been there the whole day, and now it's nighttime. She hasn't even moved out of that chair to take a shit. She's just been sitting there watching him the whole fucking day. That's so creepy that it's not even funny. The guy's like throwing some type of party or something. Like I said, he probably only moved in like maybe a couple of weeks ago, so maybe it's a home warming party or something. And she's there imagining herself performing this creepy ass song in his apartment. And then getting back to the actual lyrics for a second, she says,
It's hard like to think that you might not be real.
Well, the guy you're stalking sure as fuck is real, and I'm pretty sure that he's absolutely terrified. However, the delusion that you think that you're actually there performing that song at his party, that sure as fuck isn't real. And if all of that wasn't fucked enough, check this shit out. So she sees the guy leaving his apartment to just go take a walk, maybe get a little fresh air. And she straight up just drops everything that she's doing, which she shouldn't be doing in the first place, and just chases after him. And she legit starts running all over the fucking neighborhood trying to look for this guy. He even looked up at her window because he knows this bitch is bad news. He's probably going out apartment hunting because fuck this noise. And let me just take a second to address this creepy ass lyric. Oh, I'm sure you had to catch your breath after all that stalking you just did. So she does finally give up and go back up to her own apartment building when this happens. Aw, I guess he did like her after all. That must be why he invited himself into her house, just to show her that he is just as crazy as she is.
So tell me, do you see me?
Psych! Just another one of her crazy ass delusions. He's not actually there. Just like she wasn't actually there at his housewarming party the other night. I love this song, but the music video, along with the lyrics themselves, are just a clusterfuck of craziness. Don't ever do this to another guy that you like. That's the moral of this story. Stay tuned for part 3 of dark lyrics from childhood songs.
'Cause you're everywhere.